Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm actually sitting here with Mrs. Huey. So she has this really cool new little thing that sits up here. And so I wanted to share a couple pieces of encouragement that I get when we have the availability to connect with people that have the same mindset that we have. And so, hey, Wendy, hey, guys. I hope that you guys can understand this piece. We're going to a church gathering tonight. Well, I don't know, you don't really call it a church gathering. We're going to a ministry event tonight, and we're going with people that have kingdom mindsets. And so it's why we want to be around those type of people as often as much as we can. I was sharing this with a friend today, and just I've realized more than ever in the last couple months that people are walking in unforgiveness more than I've ever seen anybody walk in unforgiveness ever in my life. And so, people will say, well, what do you mean by that? What do I mean by that? Is that people are carrying guilt and shame and burdens that they don't need to carry. One of my friends today, I'm not going to mention his name, but we were talking, and he had this massive falling out with his father. And his father passed away a couple years ago, and I don't believe in my spirit that he's ever had the opportunity to forgive his father. And then his father died before that. So I told him, it's never too late. It's never too late to, number one, ask God for forgiveness, and number two, to just say, God, I forgive my father, because I don't think he's ever done that. His father and him had a business deal that was supposed to be set up, and the day they were supposed to close, his father never showed up at the closing. His father was supposed to give him money and help him through that process. And hey Eric, Lisa says hi, wave Eric Nimes on. Stick your head over here.
See you soon.
And when people realize, like, maybe it's and Eric's on, maybe it's a relationship that went south. Maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Maybe you became, even like this guy today, you became burdened, and you had to take jobs and do things that you didn't want to do, and maybe you partnered with the wrong person, and that you put your faith and trust in that person, and they let you down. You have to forgive that person. Soon as you walk in complete forgiveness, Eric says hi. Soon as you walk in complete forgiveness, all of that anxiety, depression, and fear leaves. When I've been walking in unforgiveness is the only time I've ever been depressed in my life. I watch in all my coaching clients. I've been helping guys walk through this. I got one of my guys that just finished his second month in my program. His business is growing like crazy. He's lost 40 pounds. He's leading a Bible study. He's posting on Instagram and Facebook. It's all because he's walking in complete integrity, humility, and forgiveness. And I remember when we were at our last mastermind, and we were talking about non-negotiables, and we were talking about how we live our lives out by being able to recognize those non-negotiables and stick to them no matter what, right? And for me, it's doing my best to always love my wife and respect her. Do I fail? Yes. Do I ask for forgiveness? Absolutely, as much as possible, right? And we both agree upon that. So I want to encourage you that to do a self-audit of your heart. Do a self-examination and a self-audit of your heart, and find out if there's any unforgiveness in your life. I remember the day I called my dad and asked him, and told him that I forgave him, and he didn't receive it very well. But it's okay, because I know what happened. I went through it. I know the things that happened. I don't care if he doesn't remember, right? And so as you go through those things and you ask people forgiveness, it's not about them, okay? When you're telling them that you forgive them, because sometimes they don't receive it. It's about you having the cleansing in your own heart to be able to walk out those things, walk out your purpose, and to be able to grow as a person of integrity. Always doing what you say you're going to do. So just be encouraged today. Lisa and I have been super encouraged today by, just new business partners. We're getting ready to travel next Friday. We're going to St. George, Utah. Hey, Tyler, how are you, man? We need to catch up, bro. I know you're overseas, but we need to catch up. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Tyler, thank you for your service too, brother. And when you go through and you allow yourself to have that realization of those non-negotiables, I can promise you, when you walk in complete forgiveness, you will always recognize your non-negotiables. And then just, if you feel like you've gotten off course, do a regular self-audit on your heart. Find out what's going on and what things you need to change. And so, just be encouraged. As I said, Lisa and I are going to go on a 10-day trip starting next Friday. We're going to St. George, Utah to an event in St. George, Utah. Then we're going back to Vegas.
Crazy.
What's that?
Go crazy.
And then we're going to Temecula, California, and then back to Vegas. We're traveling a lot between now and the end of the year. I'm traveling a lot more than Lisa is, but she's traveling a lot too because she's traveling with me.
Yay!
So, high five. So, love you guys. Guys, love God and live with passion. Love people. Make it not about yourself. Do a self-examination of your heart and make sure that you're in good standing with God and that you have walked in complete forgiveness. Love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing day. What's up, Charlie Morgan?